Amma here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Last time I released a video talking about the importance of cybersecurity, or why it is essential to be safe online. And today we'll be talking about how you can be safe online, or how you can be a cyber ninja. So if you are interested to learn more about this, be sure to watch this video till the end. And if you did not have the opportunity to watch the video I released last time, I'm going to put it in here, and I'll also put it in the description box below. Once again to continue with the conversation of cybersecurity with the lovely and amazing Willie Macharia, who is pursuing his master's degree at the University of Cape Town, specializing in computer sciences. And he described himself, like I said last time, as a resilient, committed and emotional, intelligent individual. Very interesting here. And he's also very much passionate about technology, especially the one that lies between digital literacy and cybersecurity in the continent of Africa. Thank you once again, Willie. I truly appreciate you joining me for this important conversation. And yeah, I'm looking forward to today's talk.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm sure the other video we tried to to decouple what is cybersecurity and the importance. But today we want to get more technical or more practical of where we're going to be. If someone going to watch this video, they can actually become a cyber ninja.
That's the
we
plan.
say cyber ninja is someone who actually is aware of cybersecurity and they actually practice it. You see, and that is the main aim of today's video, and I'm very happy to be back again.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So last time I asked you about why it's important for cybersecurity. Why do we need to talk about cybersecurity in the first place? But I want to know from you, how can people practice safety online? How can people practice cybersecurity on the social media platforms such as WhatsApp, such as Facebook?
So thank you very much. So if people want to become safe or they want to protect their apps, and these are social media apps like WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat or the other apps, we first of all need to look at the point of entry.
Right.
So basically, for you to use these apps, you use your phone. Okay? So by you unlocking that phone is the point of entry to those apps, right?
True.
So people, what they need to do first is to make sure that they have prevented unauthorized entry of their phone. So what you need to do, make use of app locks. There are apps which provide you with the functionality to lock your apps such as gallery, email, and the rest. And also make sure that your phone PIN or password is not too easy.
That's true.
Because nowadays, many people are putting phone PIN as the year of birth.
That's easily predictable, right?
And what I'll do, if I'm a scam or a hacker, I'll ask you, when were you born? And then I can try get access to your phone. I can even carry your ATM and go and try use your year of birth. And to make the matter worse, in many African countries, there is mobile money. And what many people have discovered is that many people, mostly from the rural area, they still continue using their year of birth as their mobile.
That's not advisable.
Mobile
you shouldn't
number.
Use your year of birth.
So, what people need to do, they need to be very serious and conscious when they are giving access of their phone or any gadget, meant to be computer. And something else I want also people to understand. Many people go to public cafes, public libraries, and they go there and log on to Facebook, Instagram, and their social media. But what they do, they don't log out from them.
Okay.
And also something very interesting.
I think you brought that up last time.
WhatsApp.
Yeah.
WhatsApp, there is an option called WhatsApp Web.
Yes, WhatsApp Web for the internet, for the desktop.
For the desktop.
Yeah.
So nowadays, some people are going somewhere and logging in on the WhatsApp Web. And then what happens is, they don't log out from their phone. Because with WhatsApp Web, you need to go back to your phone and log out from that device you can connect.
Oh, if you don't, then you are left logged on that device.
Yeah, until maybe someone come and clear out the history and cookies from that browser.
Oh, wow.
You see? So the thing is, people, and this is what I want to continue emphasizing, people need to be conscious about access.
Willie, can I just ask this question here? Now we're talking about how you can be safe on social media platforms such as WhatsApp, such as Facebook and Messenger. Now, talk to us quickly about the links. You know, people often receive links or video clips on their WhatsApp from people they don't know, especially on Messenger. It happens quite a lot. They would say, this looks like you. You click here, you find out who this is. This might be you. And then we click on those links that are sent to us by people we don't even know. How do we deal with that issue?
One thing, and I want maybe to let you know.
Yeah.
Hackers or people who are scammers, they are very good in what they do.
Right.
Even you as a person, you need to be very good in what you do. Because these hackers, they look those catchy messages which are going to make you excited and forget your conscience about security. For example, when you see a video and say, this look like you, it already raises your anxiety.
Yes.
And what happens? The mind or that conscience that this must be scammer, it is overtaken by your anxiety and the
your curiosity as well.
Curiosity, exactly.
Yeah.
And also something else important is that they know you want money. They know you want free gifts. That's why they'll tell you, okay.
Yeah, some will say you've won so much money.
Exactly.
Click here to redeem your voucher.
Or Pick and Pay or Adidas or McDonald's is giving gifts or is giving this. There is nothing like that until it's announced on the company's official website or social media handles.
True.
Because these scammers, they know you want free Adidas. So they create a link there, but they tell you need to share with 10 friends. The moment you ever see that you need to share with so many people, it should hit you, this is already a scam. Because if it's genuine, you don't need to share with people. They already have the means to share with people.
Absolutely.
They do have the power to market.
Absolutely.
Also, something very important people need to understand with social media is that scammers, and this is what I said, identity theft. Scammers will go and create proxy website. They will even clone a whole Pick and Pay website. And when you look at it, you see this is Pick and Pay.
It looks just like...
But that website is not Pick and Pay. It's a scam.
So how do I know? How do I differentiate between the fake and the real Pick and Pay website?
You need to go at the address at the top of each website and make sure you are interacting with the right website. If it's Pick and Pay, it's www.pnp.co.za.
Right.
When you see some other
funny
things,
link,
you know, like Pick and Pay, they will go and say Pick, and then rather than that N, they put like W
or something. Okay, so you need to just look at how it's written down
and be very vigilant, and you be very serious when you're doing these things.
True.
They will also go and look for, let's say like News 24. You know, they'll go and make those websites. Like they know the kind of website people like to look at. And what they'll do, they'll just go there, put a simple website. They tell you, no, this is an online shop. This is Pick and Pay. You go there, you buy something, but then what they do when you're going to check it out, or you put your card details. They're on the other side. They are recording them. So what will happen? And that's what I'm telling people. Be serious. Be aware.
Absolutely,
Be aware.
Wow. Okay. So we all know that this nowadays a lot of people are transacting online. They're doing your online shopping. I mean, for me, I can't go a week without online shopping.
Yeah.
And so how can people like me who are always, shopping online practice safety while making these online transactions?
Okay, yeah, that's a very good question and a very timely question.
Yeah.
Because there has been so many cases of people buying things, I think, from Instagram pages.
Yeah.
And actually it's turning out to be a scam.
True.
So now, one point, and I'll go back to when I was talking about cyber, I did talk about something called authenticity.
Yeah.
Authenticity is just proving that there is existence of what you're dealing with, When I'm dealing with you via an email, I need authenticity to make sure that I'm dealing with the right person and communicating with the specific person.
Yeah.
Now what is happening nowadays, when you're shopping online, make sure that there exists a physical shop. That's the first step. You should do what we call due diligence.
Yes.
You can search online. If that shop has already scammed people, you are going to get...
Yeah, if you just type the name of the shop and scam or whatever, if it has done that before, you will see on the Google search that someone else was complaining about it or whatever.
Yeah. The other thing is, people nowadays, they get emails from scammers that we are selling this nice Nike shoe, visit this link to go. Don't do that. Don't click on those links, because nowadays they're just sending mass emails to you, and they want to nowadays actually, if you see a very suspicious email, copy it, then search on Google. If it's a scam, it's going to show you people who have done so. It is the other day actually I got an email that I have won, I don't know, $200 million in the US. And then I'm there asking myself, like, is there a person who is seated somewhere thinking that there is Willie who is in Cape Town?
What are the chances of that happening for real?
Exactly. Yeah. So, just to go back for the shopping, people need to prove authenticity. The other thing, if a business has a Gmail, they are using Gmail for the business. For example, if it's Pick and Pay, they will send you an email from @pickandpay.co.za. If it's Checkers or ShopRite, they will send you an email from the business account email.
So
if someone is sending you with a Gmail from Pick and Pay or even Checkers, you should know that
can't be Pick and Pay if they're using Gmail.
That can
absolutely
be. Exactly. So if it's University of Cape Town and someone is telling you, I'm a professor from University of Cape Town, look whether it is at UCT.
Yes. So you just need to use your discretion.
Exactly. So what I would go, people need to prove authenticity.
That's
kindly
true.
Prove authenticity and don't pay. Well, you have not seen the product. If it's on Instagram, you can do a video call and they show you the product. If they are genuine business people, they will even let you pay when they deliver.
Yes, because I think it's safer that way as well.
But if it's a scammer, they will always pressurize you
to make the payment before
you get the product.
True.
So you need to be very careful, prove authenticity, and you'll be safe to shop online.
I love that. Okay, now earlier on you mentioned about the passwords that people should stay away from using their birth year or their birth date as their PIN for their for their banking or for their phones and things like that. So how can people create strong passwords for their phone, for their just for their own safety? How do I go about creating a strong password so that nobody can be able to hack it?
Okay, so so obvious, when scammers know your name, they start going to, and they know your birth date. They will start going to your sites, or they just go to site and
just play around.
Just play around with your name, play around with your year of birth. So those are red flags.
Your cell phone number.
You should not do that at all. Your ID number, don't do that. What I can advise people, if you want to create a strong password, use phrases.
Use
phrases.
Phrases, okay, those are.
Then you can also use your mother tongue, you know.
Yeah.
Put a sentence.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. The other one you can use a sentence. You see, like you can say, "I'm walking to Rodebosch."
That's true. Who would predict that as your password?
There is no one who's going to predict. Or you can say, "I'm standing at Table Mountain."
But it also depends on what some sites they limit you on how many letters you can put, you know.
Yeah.
But again, you must just play around and you know.
Yeah.
I like that.
You can also think of something that you like. In the shop, you can use.
Be creative.
Yeah.
Don't
Chocolate.
be predictable.
You know, you can say your favorite pizza. You can say chicken barbecue. You know.
Okay, great. Those are awesome ideas.
Yeah, and also something else is that for where you require to enter your PIN, have a simple formula.
Right.
Not a must you put your year of birth. You can say 3 plus 3 is 6 and 6 plus 3 is 9. So you can have a password like 3369.
Something like that.
Something very creative. Or 7 times 5 is 35. So you can say 7535.
Yeah. Not your year of birth.
Not year of birth because that is a red flag.
Yeah. Okay. I know you mentioned that people need to be very careful when using public spaces like public computers or internet cafes or libraries where there are computers. People need to always log out from those devices because they're sharing platforms or they're sharing devices rather. But now let's talk about public Wi-Fi. How do I make sure that I am using public Wi-Fi in a safe way, that after using the public Wi-Fi, can I use public Wi-Fi and log on my online banking, or how do I make sure that I'm still using the Wi-Fi such as the ones in airports and restaurants, but at the same time I'm not compromising on my safety online? Yeah,
so remember today it's about being a cyber ninja. A cyber ninja is someone who is aware of and practice cybersecurity as I did. So the issue of public Wi-Fi is very key because scammers and hackers, they'll go there at airport or even those cafes and they'll do what we call network routing and they'll see the data entering and going out of that public Wi-Fi. So what you need to do, avoid visiting sensitive sites using that public Wi-Fi. If you are in the airport and you want to log on to your banking app, switch off the public Wi-Fi, use your data. That is going to make you safe. But if you're just enjoying some news or live videos from YouTube, you can use that. Something else, avoid logging into a very sensitive site, let's say your school account or even to your
any place where there's your personal information.
Avoid logging in. But if you have already logged in into that place, from another secure Wi-Fi, you can still connect it with public Wi-Fi because you are not entering password. But somewhere where you are entering password, it is going to be very tricky and it's going to be very unsafe for you.
Wow.
Something else that I will talk about public Wi-Fi is some banking app like Absa. They can't operate on a public Wi-Fi.
Really?
So remember what I said the first time? Even the companies which are making software, they need to make software which is safe for the user. So even the user, we need to hold accountable the companies. If it's UCT, or other software.
They consider safety, our safety. The developers are also careful about safety. They know that they need to develop things that will make us safe, but at the same time we should also take the responsibility to be safe.
Remember, for cybersecurity I said it's the user
and
the softwares and the scammers here. So we need to make sure the users know what to do. The companies know what to do. And together we remove the scammers.
I love that. That's beautiful. So given the pandemic, we all know we are living during the pandemic. I want to know, how has the COVID-19 pandemic affected the cybersecurity field?
That's a very good question, and actually it is the other day I was talking with some of my friends who are expert in cybersecurity, and basically we were looking at, before the pandemic, cybersecurity had costed the world $3 trillion. But because of COVID, this number actually doubled to over $6 trillion. Actually, last year, during COVID-19 when it came, a very, what we call emergent scenario happened. Because many companies were forced to digitize their operations. So that they can take advantage of the customers who are moving online.
True. Because a lot of people moved online. Everything was online. Everything is online.
But something very important. Something happened in between there. These companies, they did not do a due diligence to know which softwares they were using to digitize their operations. So what happened? Some companies, they went to look for cheap softwares which are not compliant with security. So what happened is, the ripple effect now came when scammers now noticed that these companies have deployed non-compliant software. And now this became a gold mine
for scammers.
For the scammers. So what happened is, now as we talk, there are many companies which are dealing with the challenge of complying or changing the softwares, because many companies, they were putting cybersecurity as a by the way. But
not as a priority.
Not as a priority. And what I want to tell people, or any company employee who is watching me, cybersecurity is not a by the way.
It's a requirement.
It's a requirement. The way we require police so that they can secure us, that's the way we need cybersecurity. We need to make it a priority. We need to ensure that whatever we are getting into is it secure. And that's why I want to say, if you are a small company, what you can do, there are so many courses online. There is so much information
to learn on how to be safe online.
Exactly. On also customers, they need to be very careful of any company they are interacting with. Go online, search about it, look whether they are using a secured website.
Absolutely.
Whenever you are checking out with your card, look at the top there on the browser. Does it have that small padlock so that you know this is a secure
site? Safe. Okay, exactly. So it's good to look at that small padlock on the browser, on the link, right?
It's
true. Wow, Willie, you've got just so much to share, which is amazing. And I understand you've done quite a lot of work in the cybersecurity field. And that's why I have you here to share your knowledge in this regard. And let's say someone really just wants to learn more about cybersecurity from you, or maybe they want to work with you. They want to work with you about cybersecurity and how to create a more or rather a safer place online, and they want to work with you on this. How can they contact you for this?
So I'm always very eager and very happy to have a coffee with someone who wanna have a conversation about cybersecurity. And you can contact me via LinkedIn. We're gonna put a description or the link
in the description
box. You can also email me through my student email, of which I'm also gonna give it to you. We're gonna put it on the description box. But one thing I would like to close it is that cybersecurity is common to us, like the way internet is common to us.
Yes.
Now, as the moment you have your phone, even if you don't have data, you still need to practice cybersecurity, because you need to secure that phone with the PIN or with the passcode. You see, so cybersecurity is not a by the way. Cybersecurity,
it's a must.
It's a priority. The moment you start communicating, the moment you enter into that virtual space, like right now, many of our viewers, they are watching us through YouTube. That is cyberspace. What has remember we said there is the user and the software. The software is YouTube. And the first user is you recording, putting it on YouTube, and then going back to the viewers. Now, what has happened is, this is a virtual space, but YouTube has secured it. You also
need to secure it.
You have practice because you have a strong password, so no one can access it. So you see, this space where users are interacting with the software, we need to get rid of scammers.
Exactly. Willie, this is a very important conversation. It's even becoming more important now than ever than before because of the world we live in. It's a digital world. Even the pandemic has just made digitalization a norm. People will say this is the new normal. You know, we don't go a day without our devices, without going online. And so the more we have to interact with the online platforms, the more we need to be very much aware about cybersecurity. And so I really, really appreciate your time to share with us this knowledge about being safe online, and I just can't thank you enough, honestly. You know, the fourth revolution, the fourth industrial revolution also just makes this a very vital conversation, and I thank you once again for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. And also, you can contact me, we can continue this conversation. And basically, we can still continue conversation about the intersection of cybersecurity, different fields, commerce, politics.
It's just so much.
For the industrial revolution.
That's just so much.
And thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. I just want to tell the audience that if they have any thoughts, you know, if they have any questions also to ask Willie, they can leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'm sure Willie will be very happy to reply to their questions as well. And just let us know also how you found the conversation. You can let us know in the comment section below. And remember to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's always great to have you guys supporting the channel. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you.